So we're changing the name of the game to Pigsiverse, right?
Well, hello.
Oh.
Hi guys.
Greetings. This is exciting.
Yes, it is.
We always say that.
It is.
And I think we always mean it. I know that we always mean it, but this is really, really exciting. The servers are down. You were probably playing. You might have been building a blueprint. Might have been collecting some tourmaline. And then you got a little message, hey, the servers are coming down. Not for anything boring. For the new Halloween 2017 release.
On a scale of 1 to 10, this update feels to me like awesome.
That is, I couldn't have put it any
It's a big one.
worse.
Let's just say it's a big one.
It is. So, many of you, I mean, I'm looking at the chat over here. I see a lot of the familiar names. You guys have been playing. A lot of you probably were part of the Halloween event last year. That was called Haunted Nights, and you would join the world. Ghost mobs would come out of the forest at night, and you would fight them and collect these awesome, unique Halloween building recipes, and it was really exciting. We've taken that. That's kind of the baseline of this update. Everything, and we built a whole new, completely brand new, improved, super excellent, if I can really just sell it, new Halloween event on top of that. You'll jump into the world, you will see those familiar ghost mobs, but they're not really the star here. They're going to run around. I think you can chase them around. Yes.
Let me ask you this.
Please do.
Compared to last year's Halloween event, this one, how does it feel?
If I had to put it in terms of, in Creativerse terms, right? The last year's Halloween event was kind of like your stone sword, right? It's satisfying to swing around. You can bludgeon. You can bludgeon a leafy, maybe a dried leafy, or a poison leafy. A little mic action there. But at the end of the day, you're not going to take that thing down with you to the corruption layer or even to the lava layer to whack some hotfoots around. This year's update really feels to me like it's like the Lumite sword of Halloween updates for Creativerse.
Like you can take this anywhere.
You could take this anyway.
You can take this home to the family and
you
show
could. You shouldn't, because
your
it's
girlfriend's parents for the first time.
That's a little terrifying that you would take this deadly sharp sword to do that, but you could.
Well, we're mixing our metaphors, which is one of my favorite pastimes. But yes,
absolutely.
This is the Lumite sword of seasonal holiday updates.
There's no other way to put it. And so there's a lot to kind of show you. So the point of this live stream, if you're joining us for the first time, is we're going to hop onto the game. Not the live game, because that's down, getting updated right now. Not by us, but by a team of people that actually know game development.
All those guys.
Yeah, they're over there doing some work.
They are busy.
So while they're hard at work deploying the new update, we're going to hop into on our internal version and show off the new event, show you what's going on, things to expect. We're not going to show you everything. We want you to get into the game and explore and discover all of the new stuff for yourself, but we will give you a little taste, and definitely answer your questions that you have along the way. Maybe even give out some stuff to you loyal, awesome fans that are here with us this morning. So
let's giving stuff away. So yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. We're going to hop into the game here. So as always, you see myself and Winter here on the right, and then David and Winter there on the left. Winter, you're doubled here.
Double
so
Winter
the
effect.
four of us are here. There we go. So we're here in the world. This is it's kind of under construction, my home base here. I got my inventory wall, which I have published as a blueprint. If you say, hey, I love that inventory, I want it in my world, just look up Brainsloth. You can build this in your world.
I want it in my world.
Well, you can't have it.
Oh.
And here is I'm going to put some more inventory here. If you can't tell, I'm really wild about getting my inventory really kind of organized, and so that's what I'm going for here. I'm a little cut off here. There we go. So when you look in the world for the first time, there's not really a lot that's new that you can tell for the first thing. So the first thing you're going to want to do, actually, to kind of kickstart the new event, we're going to visit the main menu. Let's do that now. Get out of this world. Yes, I want to exit. Why would you even ask that? And so you're going to notice right away a few new kind of different things going on this main menu. First of all, let me show you. There's a little pop-up that you will be greeted with the first time you launch the game following this update, and we can kind of trigger it by mousing over this little button here. It's going to look more or less like this, and this gives you some of the kind of a taste of what the event is all about. You can see the Pumpkin King has arrived. Who is he? He's going to speak for you. I think, David, really, we've all decided that your voice of the Pumpkin King, grunting and making these sounds, is the best. So do you feel up to kind of reading what he has to say here in the speech bubble?
Well, I have been practicing many nights.
Yes,
but
that's what I thought.
You're putting me on the spot here.
I really am.
Candy thieves take candy. You take back. I give reward.
All right, very nice.
Thanks, guys.
You are quite welcome, and that will live forever on the internet, just so you know. So that's really the gist of it. We've got the Pumpkin King. His name is the Great Pumpkiru. He's going to live in our world. He's going to visit us when it's very dark and creepy outside, and we're going to be able to have these candy-based transactions with him and get all sorts of awesome new Halloween loot. You can see some of the details here in the pop-up. We're earning candy. We're going to find the Pumpkiru, the Great Pumpkiru, and unlock all sorts of awesome rewards. So the first step in doing that, back to the main menu here, it's kind of obscured by our camera, but you can see that we've got this new free chest get now. It doesn't say T now, it says get now button here. This is something that's going to live on. This is not just part of the release, but this is a new kind of a reward you get for just logging in and coming back to the game. We wanted to say to all of our players, hey, here's some stuff. And so here's a way that we can constantly say that at all times to you. I'm going to go ahead and click that button and claim some free loot here. I got a login bundle.
Sweet.
So we can see the contents of the bundle here. I've got some advanced health potions, very useful. Some super extractors, awesome, just for logging in, and haunted idols. What the heck is that thing?
What are those?
Well, all right. And so you can see now I've got one that's still available to claim. This one over on the left here is kind of blacked out, but this one I can claim one more chest. So let's go ahead and grab it. Let's grab both of our chests here. And sure enough, it's kind of the same stuff here. Perfect. And sure enough, now it says free chest. I'm going to earn another one. It's cut off there, but it says 3 hours 59. So essentially, these are now going to trickle in every 4 hours or so. There will be another one available. I can save up. You see, I have those 2 slots. I can save up 2 at a time. So if I come back in 8 hours, I'm going to have 2 of those waiting for me. If I come back in 12 hours, I'm still going to have 2 of those waiting because I just have 2 slots to save those up. So it's going to entice me to come back and grab those chests to really stock up on all my goodies. So let's hop back in the world here. Now that we've got some gear, and we'll redeem it. See what's doing.
So you're telling me that I'm going to want to just hop back into Creativerse. It's been 8 hours since I played.
Yes.
I need to get back and get my prizes.
That's precisely what I'm saying.
Okay. It'll be like that show 24, except 8. Dun, 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 prize!
That show would have very low ratings.
But I'd watch it.
Hey, we didn't even comment on the awesome new Halloween-themed loading screen that we just... it made that loading period really enjoyable. I was having a great time as we loaded out the world.
Yeah, there was
Thanks to the new loading
something
screen.
strange in the air, and now you pointed out what it was. Thank you.
Yeah, just this
Very
enjoyable
observant,
feeling.
Brainsloth.
All right, so we've got a couple bundles here. I'm going to go ahead and claim them. So these are just like any store bundles that you buy or ones that we give away when we do promo codes. They're just going to show up at the bottom of your inventory here, and you can claim them. Thank you. And claim. So I got my cool gear here. So now I've got some super extractors. I can go harvest some obsidian, some coal if I feel like it, even a diamond if I do feel like it. But I don't really want those right now. And I'll keep those potions. Those could come in handy. But let's grab our haunted idols here. So what do we do with this?
Oh, yes.
Let's look at it in here. An idol seeping with spooky energy. Place it in the world and prepare for a fight. Candy will be your reward. Found in the store or by collecting daily login chests. And so these are going to be available through those login chests this whole event. Keep coming back, you're going to get more and more of these. There's also another way to earn them, which is just by activating them. So we're going to do that now. And so this is really...
Please activate them for us.
I know. So this is really kind of
Fantastic.
the meat of the event here, which is using these Halloween idols and seeing what's happening. So these are there's different levels of them. These are the lowest level ones. And so what we see here is not as frightful or as exciting as what we may see when we start to get into those really high level idols. But it's no reason not to get started. What happens? We joined an event, the Idle Leafy Train. And we are attacked at once by an idle leafy.
That is a creepy leafy.
He's falling. Oh, my life is already low there.
Those eyeballs are just like doll's eyes.
What kind of red, translucent, glowing dolls do you have?
Well, I was trying to quote a movie and I failed miserably.
No, you succeeded. I failed in recognizing it. So this event is the Idle Leafy Train. You can see the details up there, kind of where you usually track your recipes or that kind of stuff. And it tells us our objective. We have to defeat the stream of Idle Leafies, this train of them. They're coming one at a time.
So you're just going to get a barrage of really spooky mobs. Cute, but spooky mobs.
Right.
One after the other, and you're just going to have to, like, survive this wave.
Yeah, and so there's a couple of things to call out here. One, we can track our progress up here in the top left. It says wave 7 of 10, so we know exactly how many more there are for us to take this Idle Leafy, how many more there are for us to defeat before this event is over. But there's something else really important to call out. So when we finish this event, we're going to get some rewards, and that's about to happen here, I think. Maybe there's one more Idle Leafy. Here's the last one.
Last wave.
Last wave.
Hang on, hold tight.
All right, let's take these out.
Don't die, Brainsloth.
Not this time. Event complete. The Idle Leafy Horde retreats. We have this event text that happens now.
So in the place of that little device thing, there's now this magical chest.
That's right. The haunted
really
idol.
Cool particle effects coming off.
I love that look.
The haunted idol is gone, and in its place, a haunted ghost treasure. What's inside? So we've got some armor here, and so even if you're not really suited up really well, these guys will keep you a little stocked in obsidian gear, so you can really make sure you're well defended against the ghostly hordes. In addition, hey, corruption resistance potion. That might come in handy. Who knows? Here it is, Pumpkiru's candy. So as we remember from David's performance earlier, Pumpkiru is really looking for his candy. He wants you to bring it back. And so we found some here by defeating the Idle Leafy Train. This is found by hunting ghost mobs and completing idle events, used to trade with the Pumpkin King for treasure. So let's hold on to that. That seems really important.
You know, his candy addiction it really helped me find the motivation as I was trying to get inside the skin of this being, and it nearly took my life. I barely survived my role.
Yeah, you're
as
a
the
method
great
like
Pumpkiru. Yes.
Like Daniel Day-Lewis, you really get into your role.
I don't do the DVD. I don't break character till a DVD commentary. Yes.
Method actor.
All right, and you know what? I just claimed without really remarking on it, but there was a loot bag on the ground. That wasn't from completing the event. That was from simply defeating some of those red, angry ghost mobs. Some of those will just drop their own set of loot, and it's got handy stuff. Look at this, some corrupted bread and sandwich. Corrupted sandwich. That sounds delicious.
David Day-Lewis, somebody said.
David Day-Lewis. Even a health regen potion. I'm going to keep that just in case. It seems like my health is getting a little scarce here, so that regen potion I think is going to help out. So, not only
but if you die, you'll get a lot of kind rip brain sloths.
Yeah, usually the chat is really understanding when I die, and they don't even say rip at all, and they don't, they're just really understanding. They say, we understand how that can happen. Happens to the best of us. It's all right.
I'm going to be sad if you don't die once during this spooky Halloween live stream.
I know, it would be inappropriate if I didn't. So not only did we get some really good gear here, we got an infused haunted idol. So this works basically like the haunted idol that we already set off. This is the next level of one. So we're going to put this one down. If we did, it would set off another event. This event would be really spooky. It would be a little more difficult. The mobs would pack more of a punch, but more risk, more reward. The loot box that drops at the end will be even greater. And so that's kind of how this event is going to start to work. You go to the main menu, you claim your basic idols, you can set those off. Some of those are going to give you back more advanced idols. You set those off. You could even get another set of the highest tier. I'll just show you the graphic of them here. I'm not going to set any of these off on stream because really, A, they would probably kill me. I think I need a little backup for these. But also, let's leave that for you to discover. So we've got the 3 tiers of idols: haunted, infused, and unleashed. And these are going to all have their own unique set of Halloween events that are going to be
backup
challenges.
can be arranged.
Backup? Uh-oh. Look at the screen there. PlayfulDavid has arrived. So let's do it. So
do you want to do it?
Yeah, come to my touchstone here.
I'm springing this on you, but you did spring something on me earlier, so turnabout's fair play.
Yeah, come to Brainsloth's touchstone here.
I will do that.
I earned a infused haunted idol from our last battle, and I think we should set it off together, see what's doing there, and maybe see what kind of prizes and loot we earn.
Is your touchstone findable?
I may have turned it off
You
just
may have
to
turned it
keep
off.
scallywags like yourself away. Let's go see.
Primarily for folks like me and Larry.
You scallywag.
We are a menace to Creativerse.
It's true.
All right, so I should be able to find it now.
All right. Yeah, you should be able to come to my awesome base here. You'll be able to revel in
I will finally be able to enjoy your chest blueprint that you won't share with me.
my unrivaled organization.
Yes.
Well, let's see.
Guys, I'm not super paying attention to chat right now, but I will get back to that in a minute. So
yeah, absolutely.
If you asked a question you really want to answer, just hold on to that for a few minutes.
Yeah, Winter, if you see, I know the text is really small on this monitor. If you notice any questions, feel free to totally throw them in while we take on. Here we are.
So I think part of the reason why I thought, why not just hop in and show kind of a team event is because these events are like built to like do with other people. They're fun with other people.
That's exactly right. And so something that we haven't called out, you'll see it in the patch notes, but that glowing reward chest we got at the end of the last update, that is set up to be instanced. If I'm fighting these challenges along with friends, each one of us that helped out in the event is going to get their own chest's worth of loot back from it. And so the maximum reward is going to be come from tackling these together with friends. So you log in with your friend, both of you claim your basic idols, your haunted idols from the main menu, join up together in the world and set those off, and you'll each get your own set of reward from that. And so that's how you really maximize the fun and the reward from this event.
The more friends you have, the more loot you can expect to walk away with.
That's exactly it.
So if you have a lot of friends, you're going to want really big pockets.
That's true. You may need additional pockets. Are you ready for an infused haunted idol?
No, but go ahead and do it anyway.
All right, I'm gonna sit up.
Shadow Warrior, in regards to your question, if you don't have friends that you play with, you can still do all of these events.
Rockzilla?
It can be done.
It's a Ghostzilla. There goes Tokyo.
Battled one of these in ages. And his kid.
Oh.
Rockster.
He summoned some monsters. I'll take off the little nephews here.
Okay. Wow. That was a short event.
Yeah, we defeated Zilla, and so his little nephews were like, "Ooh, I'm out of here."
Kind of the boss moment right there with Rockzilla.
Yeah, we did. So why don't you claim your loot first? What you got?
So everybody can claim their own portion of this. I got a couple swords. I got some candy, some health potions. So yeah, I'm happy with what I got.
All right.
And the chest sticks around for you.
Yep.
That's cool.
Ooh, corruption dust. That's really handy.
Yeah.
Fire resist potions, some basic health potions, some more pumpkin candy.
And you got a bomb, man.
And an explosive bomb.
Speaking of bombs, RAR3 actually asked if stun bombs will work on these mobs.
They do. As far as I know, all the usual array of explosives work. And so what I really expect, just how players right now, when they decide that they want to collect a lot of corrupted dust or something, they'll start to optimize how they can do that. And so maybe we've seen really kind of vast and advanced corruption spawners maybe, or spawners for whatever mob, worms or whatever they're looking for. In the same way, I expect our community to really optimize the way that they're going to tackle these events. There's a lot of different ones, and so that'll probably take some trial and error as you find out what's the best way for us to take on these events, but I expect that to happen, and so bombs may come into play. Maybe there's some events that stun bombs or explosive bombs or armor-piercing bombs really give you an edge, and so we kind of, that's a little nod to that. By once in a while you get a little reward back that's just one of those bombs.
Now the loot is random, right? It's
randomized, so it's not 1000% random. You're going to get kind of
probably
different quantities and stuff. You're definitely going to get some candy back from these idols. You probably get some potions. You might get a bomb. You might get a block of dead grass. You don't know. So they are randomized.
I got 2 dead grasses while you got a fancy bomb.
Well, that was I asked Thor to
And
program
corruption
that in
dust.
just specifically.
Yeah. You always got to have your kind of like cheat kind of modifiers and stuff.
All right, so
What
I think
envy about you.
I'm going to set off another one more basic idol, and then we can talk about kind of the next stage of this. Let's do
Kill
it.
some more spooky folks.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a bushel of idol leaves. They're all coming at once here, I think.
Okay, I see one. Waiting
We've
for
got
the.
another question. Are event mobs aggressive even on peaceful worlds?
Yes, they are. That's a great question. So the question is, are these event mobs, these scary ghostly critters, aggressive even on peaceful worlds? They are, and so
You can't tame these mobs.
you can't tame them. But they will.
They're haunted. They're spooky. They're some kind of zombie. Like look at those eyes. How are you going to expect a peaceful version of that?
Yeah, that's just not
It's the
happening.
stuff of nightmares right there.
Yeah, and so on peaceful worlds,
I died. So if
Oh,
you
look at
all
that.
want to wish me a rip, PlayfulDavid, you can.
Rip PlayfulDavid.
Even if you didn't see it on screen, you could probably steal my death statue.
Well, maybe I should. So just on peaceful worlds, you still have to fight creatures if you engage with them, and that's how these events work. Once you choose to set one off, you're on your own. They're going to attack you, and so there's no shortcut to beating these events by turning it on peaceful. They're going to
Make
fight
sure
back.
you're ready. Make sure you're ready. If you set one off, you gotta be loaded up with health potions and the best gear. Or you can just have your twig and throw yourself a challenge.
I'm going to be nice, and I'm not going to take.
Oh yeah, you're rooting through my death statue there.
Yeah, just snooping, just seeing what you got.
Okay,
there.
okay. You can. There's some. I think there might be some grass in there you can have.
RAR3 asked if these mobs are spawnable via the mob spawner.
That is a tremendous question. I don't know where we landed on that. My initial guess is that they probably may not be supported right now. I know our ghost mobs are. So
guess that too.
that's something we'll have to find out from the design team. Maybe. I don't see any reason why we couldn't eventually add that, even if I took that goo before you got it. Do you got your prize from the chest here?
I'm about to take the last item.
All right.
There it goes.
So we've collected. Let's see. What do we got? I've got 47 candy. How are you on candy, David?
What have I got? Let's see. 13 pieces of candy for the Great Pumpkin.
Okay, so here I'm going to drop a few more for you.
Okay.
So I think this will allow
I'll
us
take
each
this. Thank you very
to
much.
do the next stage of the challenge, which is we're going to go find the Great Pumpkin, find out where he lives, and try to trade him some candy.
Okay.
We're going to look around this forest here, and so I've been hanging out in this world. I have an inkling that Pumpkin does like to hang out in this forest, and the truth is, you can find him pretty much anywhere. He likes to come out at night. He's a bit of a night owl, and so we're not going to search for him until it's dark like it is now. But if we don't see him around, let's just keep searching.
For once, the timing's on our side.
I know.
The night came just when we needed it.
Our usual live stream curse of starting a stream when it's pitch black at night and you can't see anything is finally come in handy.
Alright. Where is this guy?
I know.
Where's he camp out?
So what we are seeing while I'm
Looking for a
looking,
lair or something?
he'll be out on the surface.
Oh, we got the ghost mobs from the last year are back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Cool.
And so you can chase those down and fight them. They're not going to have any recipes for us this year, but I think once in a while they might. I see some. Once in a while they might have some candy for us. So I'm looking kind of southeast here, and I see on my radar now I'm seeing a new icon. What is this kind of orange and green icon?
Okay.
Let's follow it. This is in fact points us the way to the Great Pumpkin. I'm gonna keep going because I don't want to show this guy yet.
Are you sure we're ready for this guy? I mean, I've got a diamond sword, but
So it would make sense
Don't have
that
any
we had to be
potions.
well armed, but in fact, I think we're going to be able to reason with the Great Pumpkin.
You
I'm going to
think-
put
you
away my
think?
sword.
okay.
All right, here we
Give it
are.
a try.
And so the Great Computer's here. I'm going to interact with him here. I'm getting a prompt here to interact.
Okay.
Our first ever trader NPC.
He is Winter is
Is
exactly
that what
right.
this is? Has Winter just confirmed what I've always wanted in Creativerse?
She has.
That is.
We've got a trader NPC here, but his trade is very specific. He's offering a reward for some candy. And so this one,
That
he's
good,
good,
good
he wants
candy that he's
100
addicted
candy
to.
from me. I've only got 40 from setting up a couple of those basic idols. But don't worry. If we look now at my compass here, there's a lot of pumpkins all around, so I can look around and find one that's offering me a deal that I can afford right now. And I think after about one round of doing all my haunted idols, if I had activated all 4 and then even activated the infused idols I got back, or even any unleashed idols that followed from those, I would have well more than 100 candy to be able to really do any trade that I can find. But let's find one.
I gave him all of my candy, and I got this really cool pumpkin treasure chest.
Oh man, you're far away from me. I can't enjoy that.
Oh dang it! I should have waited.
It's all right.
It is. Oh, but I will not collect it until you show up. If you want.
Here we go.
Yeah, do it for the people.
So here's this is a pumpkin treasure, a chest full of Pumpkin's haunted goodies. He drops haunted blocks, haunted bombs, and haunted potions. Some of those sound brand new. Let's see how it works. So anytime we make a trade with Pumpkin, he's going to offer us a new trade. It could be any of the existing offers. He could be offering us one of these. This is a Pumpkin's King Treasure. He could be offering us that for 100 candy. There's a one in the middle that costs 50, I think, or the basic one for 20. So I'm going to come join up with you, David, and then check out what's inside my pumpkin treasure here. Let me take out this Ghost Pigsy. Die, Ghost Pigsy. No, don't run away.
Ghost Pixie's like, no, don't.
I'm being soundly defeated by Ghost Pigsy here.
I thought we were bros.
See, he just went poof. He didn't have anything for me. But some of those ghost mobs will have, once in a while, they'll have a little bit of loot. So it's always worth just seeing what they got. All right, I'm going to go kind of to a flat spot here. Let's
look at this.
Let's put down our potion or our treasure and see what we got.
Check it out. Oh, do you want me to do? You're doing it? Oh. Yeah, it doesn't show up on my screen. Oh, there it
Those
goes.
just look so incredible. I love those chests.
That is great.
I agree, Winter. These are...
And I can see it on my screen too, so it looks really cool. Like for the whole, everyone on the server will be able to see this kind of
so we got
fun
this
prize moment.
These really fun moments. So some of these may be familiar to you if you played the Halloween event last year, and some will not. So we've got Haunted Roof, Haunted Stairs, Haunted Walls. These are all the basic haunted building blocks that were part of the Haunted Nights update
Now I'm
last year.
seeing some things I did not recognize from last year. What are those scare flares?
Scare flares. Look at these things. Illuminate your way with the light of 100 trapped souls. That sounds terrifyingly awesome. Flaming skulls. Not sure what makes it more unsettling. Flammable bone or the shrieking laugh it makes when you toss it. Haunted fireworks. And a marigold potion. Wow. So this is just a taste of some of the new items that are in store when you start wheeling and dealing with the great Pumpkiro. I'm going to try to chase down, it's daytime, some of these Pumpkiros are going to go away. I'm going to try to chase one down. No, he's burning up.
Oh, Pumpkiro.
Bye,
All right.
Pumpkiro. See you tomorrow night.
So let's return home and try out some of these new items.
I like to think he didn't die, but he just kind of vanished to another plane of existence.
That's precisely
Kind
what
of stocking up on more supplies to sell you
Oh, yeah.
for the night.
That's totally fair official lore to establish here.
Okay, I think I'm going to hop out unless you want to do any more.
No, I think that's good. So
Okay.
we're going to now kind of start to show off some of these new items. Thank you for your assistance.
That was fun. I enjoy, going on spooky adventures with you, Brainsloth.
Hey, thanks. All right. So some of these are going to be new to everyone because are new to our new players. So I do want to just place down some of these haunted building blocks and show off just this set if you haven't had a chance to really play with it yet. So these are really spooky wall blocks. They can be rotated for a variety of effects. You can have just your basic brick facing. Here's a hole in the brick with this this creepy dude just hanging out inside of your wall,
Hey,
just
what's
watching
up?
you all the time. You got some creepy vines, even some creepy mysterious stains from something great happened there. I'm sure something not terrifying.
Yeah. It
Haunted
definitely
roof.
wasn't a murder.
Not at all. There's no way that would be the case.
Yeah.
This haunted wall. This is just as great. You're building your haunted hotel for just scary shenanigans to
A
happen.
little bit of dilapidation there, but nothing a little, 10 to 11 carat can't fix.
Well, I don't know. 10 to 11 K may have its work cut out for it with these giant murder holes, but.
Yes.
So these are really fun, and so these are going to be available not only as just items that you get back from the treasure chest, but also as you can learn the recipes when you start to claim some of those higher level treasures from the better deals that Pumpkiro offers.
Now, one question I saw earlier that I wanted to kind of hold for a minute. Obviously, this is Halloween themed. We're not too far away from Halloween. Is the clock going to strike at midnight here in the heart of Texas and kill this event, or will it go on for a little while?
That's a great event. No, a great question and a great event. So yeah, this is going to be available for a while. This is not going to go right up to the midnight of Halloween, 12 a.m. specifically, and then go away. This is going to be ongoing pretty much until, we'll give some warning when it's about to go away, probably our next update, maybe. Usually our updates are what, about a month apart? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
So maybe around then we'll give you some heads up that this event, Pumpkiro, is going to go back into hibernation, back into his creepy Pumpkiro home, and it's going to cease to be available.
I'm glad to hear that. So Spooktober will become Spookvember.
Yeah, exactly right.
The
So
spookiness and the candy grabbing will go on.
Doomsaw616 says that you're his dad.
Brainsloth is my dad.
Dad? I'm surprised to hear that.
Yeah, I guess your kid has figured out how to get online.
Yeah,
Gosh, I mean,
she has a new username.
or 3. Is she 3 now?
She's almost 4. She's got a new username. She's going by Doomsaw now.
Yeah.
And she's on Twitch. Who knew?
They start so young.
They do.
Yeah.
They become Doomsaw so young.
Yeah.
So I'm tossing around some scare flares here. So these are very similar. Well, they're similar to our existing flares, except way more scary. We also made an adjustment in this update that you can throw flares a lot farther, so they're just a lot more fun to toss around. Let's see if we can hit Leafy from here. I think we can. Calculate trajectory. Way off. All right. Come on, Leafy. I think I nailed them. Let's set off some haunted fireworks.
Why not?
So these, like existing fireworks, I think can be wired up.
Wait, are these fireworks going to give me nightmares?
Let's see. One way to
You'll
find
never
out.
sleep again.
Because if they don't, I'll be disappointed.
I think those are going to look even cooler at night when you can see,
Oh, yeah.
but they
Maybe
burst in
it's-
and then
maybe
you have
the
these.
nightmare part happens at night.
I think so. During the day, they're just kind of whimsical and
Yeah.
only slightly horrifying.
I can accept
But at
that.
night, it's just total nightmare
I can
fuel.
accept that. I will have nightmares before this update is through.
Let's see. Let's see if these wooden haunted stairs can throw up to a flaming skull. I might have fire disabled on my claim. I think I do. But these are essentially...
Because you don't like to have fun.
I don't. I'm anti-fun just in general.
Ooh,
Well, that's all.
kill some water. Back, you foul water.
Get out of here, swamp water. No one asked you to be here.
That's cool. So you can get a bunch of folks throwing these things into a lake and kind of just empty it
Yeah.
if you're fast enough. That might actually be fun to see.
Oh, sorry, Pixie.
Oh,
Oh no.
Pixie.
He's upset.
He's not a fan of Halloween, I don't think.
Well, he had a bad experience 3 seconds ago when I set him on fire. So
Yeah.
it's understandable.
Yeah.
All right, so we're tossing some flaming skulls around. Very fun. I'm even going to put on a marigold potion. I got a nice. This is more of a cosmetic effect. If we hop into the orbit camera here, you can see I'm just looking very peaceful. It puts me in mind kind of the Day of the Dead and these marigold
Petals.
petals, if you will. Thank you, Winter. Kind of enshrouding me.
So you can just show off your Halloween spirit to all your, the players in your world by just drinking one of those down and just walking around and saying,
Yeah,
"Hey,
absolutely.
Look at me, I've got leaves and stuff."
So I think there's a couple more things to call out here. First of all, there's more loot than what we just showed off. I could pull up my crafting menu and show it all, but I'm not going to. You can see that in the patch notes, or even better, you can hop into the world when the servers are live and see all that new stuff for yourself. Start busting down some haunted idols, taking on the ghostly hordes, and collecting all of the recipes. In addition, there is something really fun. It's another new thing that we haven't done before. I'm going to return. Well, you know what? I don't need to go to the main menu. I think I can go to my inventory here.
Actually, we have a couple questions.
This is a great time for that.
Explorer asks whether or not the flaming skulls can be put on placemats.
Great question. They can. In fact, all the new new Halloween items, you can put an Unleash Haunted Idol on a placemat, or a grav chamber, or any of those decorative shelves, and it'll show up. They look really cool. You should definitely do it.
Really, really cool.
Candy will show up on those.
I love the stuff you guys do with placemats, so we always want to
Oh man, yeah, it's just like magic.
But you guys do more with those things.
Scarefly's my favorite because he just shows up. It's the flame effect doesn't show up, and you just get this round screaming like face, and he's just floating around looking kind of scared all the time.
There is so much in this update that I can't wait for you guys to hear in just an hour or less.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 or 3 or
9.
5 days.
Yeah, one of those.
No, just kidding. But soon you're going to be in this update, and you're going to be like just realizing how much depth there is and how much stuff there is to collect. And I can't wait for you guys to try that. It's a lot of fun. The team has done just, the team over here, say hi guys, has done just a fantastic job. Sorry,
I think they really like
they're on delay. hey, Jeff, say hi, Jeff. All right.
So
they've just done a fantastic job. We can't wait for you
total
to
shout out to the team. I think just from top to bottom, we're super excited about getting this event into your hands and seeing y'all have fun with it. Something else I want to call out, if you look kind of here at the top of the screen, it says Pump Heroes Community Candy Campaign. What could that mean?
What could that mean?
So if we look at, it looks like you can kind of bounce over some of these. Here's what it says: Candy Thief Reward. Pump Hero shows his gratification for retrieving his candy, unlocked by completing this big number of haunted idols as a community. What this means is anytime any of us, I just placed down a haunted idol. That counted for 1 because I placed 1 down. I put down 2, that counted for 2. If there's a bunch of us in the world, anyone in Creativerse placing those down, it's all going to be reflected in this meter here, this really excellent community meter that shows us how many all of us together as a community have activated. And once we achieve certain goals, we're going to unlock these rewards for everyone. And so as soon as we all work together and unlock 250,000 or whatever, I think these numbers may be a little different on the live server, so I don't want to announce these numbers as the real ones, but as soon as we all achieve these goals, the first level reward is going to be the Candy Thief Reward. You get the recipe, the one with the, if I can point on it, that way, the one with the recipe background. That means we get the recipe for the pumpkin chest. We get a handful of pumpkin chests already crafted, some pumpkin treasures, some royal pumpkin treasures, and more. And so a bunch of candy back to keep going.
Yep.
And even a bunch of infused haunted idols. And so as we
Fair
achieve
warning, if you play with Steven, he will send you angry texts in the middle of the night saying you hadn't done your work in the world yet. So no, I'm just messing with him. But it is such a fun thing for this is a goal everybody in the world can contribute to.
Yes, exactly right. So when you log in, you're going to see that meter also on your main menu, and you'll see it anytime you pull up your inventory here. And you can see how much progress we've all made together to earning these rewards. The next one is even more epic. It's got the Royal Pumpkin Chest recipe, and then more really cool treasures, candy, and some Unleash Haunted Isle.
Your daughter, Doomsaw616, wants to receive texts from you. So
hey, you're too young to be texting. You don't have a phone. Get out of here.
You should try talking to your daughter a little bit more.
Yeah, it's time we have a talk. Right now, from the peanut gallery over there, the ultimate tier reward from this community candy campaign is it's so big it doesn't even all fit into that dialogue menu.
Well, good, because I don't want to spoil it. But
yeah,
that's a glimpse.
That's a glimpse.
Some of the cool stuff,
just a
which looked fantastic.
It did look fantastic. So if you want a more in-depth glimpse, once you get back in the game, once these servers come up and the candy campaign is live, you can go mouse over those rewards. But some of it you're not even going to see until we all achieve the top level community reward together.
I can't imagine how big the proto data text file is now. It's just got to be overflowing.
It's definitely becoming problematic. So what do you think? I think. Well, I do see some. I didn't intentionally start wandering this way, but I'm going to wander to this.
What I think is that we told people we might give some stuff away.
Whoa, we
haven't done that yet.
I love stuff.
Winter loves stuff. That's all the more reason.
I can relate to that, Winter.
Yeah.
I think I love stuff too.
I'm kind of meh on stuff, to be honest. So while I kind of wander over to this creepy structure, shout out to Echo. I shamelessly went into his world. And took a copy. I grabbed a blueprint of this so I could build it on my world. Sorry, Echo. This is his apothecary tower that I used. You may recognize it from the teaser that we posted on Facebook and Twitter and everything.
It's a cool tower.
Yeah. So while we're hanging out by this haunted Halloween tower, you're right. We should do some giveaways. And so I think the rules for that, we're trying to use our bot again. And so we're going to give you a phrase to type in to the chat. Unfortunately, this time it's only going to be on the Twitch chat because that's all that the bot supports. In the future, we definitely want to solve that problem and make sure that we're giving some giveaways for YouTube and Mixer as well. And so stay tuned for that for the next time.
We probably should recognize the fact that we got our first question about Creativerse here on Mixer. The single chat on our I think there's 2 people watching on Mixer right now. They asked if mobs will be, the new Halloween mobs will be added to spawner creature selection, which I believe the answer is probably no.
I don't know. That's something we're gonna have to find out for you.
We'll find out.
So you can either find out when you hop into the world and plop down a spawner, but even if they're not available, that's totally a reasonable thing that we can check with the team and see if that's something we want to do eventually. The only reason I can see why not is because there's a lot of these kind of new ghostly mob variants, and it may really bloat that mob selector if we have 50 varieties of red, mirror ghouls and poultry pigsies and all the new kind of red ghostly variants. And so we'll see what the team decides is the best move there, but you can see what's already available by just doing that when you get in the game.
Should we do should we do this giveaway in his honor?
We should.
So type, what's that, hashtag?
It's exclamation point. So
Exclamation point.
Have you opened up the drawing yet?
Let's open it.
Okay, so we just opened the raffle on Twitch chat. You're going to type into the chat exclamation point raffle. Is that right? Yes, exclamation point raffle space mulberry. This is in honor of Mulberry Man, our very first comment on Mixer for Creativerse.
MULBERRYMAN.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mulberry Man.
Yeah, so you can put mulberries, exclamation point raffle mulberry or Mulberry Man.
The spelling isn't super strict, right?
No. In fact, if you're not sure how to spell that, I want to see
Moobot's a friendly bot.
Yeah, he's a friendly bot. He definitely is kind of loose with spelling. And if you're not sure how to spell it, I want to see how you think it's spelled. Yeah, just generally. I'm like, spelling, get out of here, spelling.
You're like the spelling master.
So we can leave this up going, for a while, give you all plenty of chance to enter. I don't think it does you any good to put the same thing in the chat over and over again. We're basically, once you're in the raffle, you're in. So there's no need to spam with the same entry over and over again. It's not going to give you additional entries. Let's check out this creepy build while we're waiting for the entries to come in. This is really cool.
I so love that build.
So he's suspending those with the, that was from an update or 2 ago, right?
Yes, this is the
space
Galactic Grab Chamber.
It's chamber, yes.
So you can see this. I've got my pumpkin in here. It's on arrangement 3. That gives me this kind of floating effect. I have deselected show container visual. If I show it, then you can see the grab chamber there, but that's not very creepy, so I hit it, and now we got this just floating cool thing. So I've got pumpkins in here. That's one of the flaming skulls. It's just sans flame effect. And I've even got some candy, and here's something that we didn't show off. These candles hanging on a shelf here.
I love those candles so much.
I think those may be something that you'll see as loot in some of your pumpkin treasures from Pump Hero, and also for the community rewards once we start to unlock those.
Why don't we go ahead and pick a winner?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to click this.
So I think we should just do a bunch of winners all at once. What do you think?
I'm cool with that.
All right.
Let's just give away some stuff and things. Draw Harlequin 3000.
Harlequin 3000, who has just tweeted at us saying, "Hey, why are y'all down for maintenance?" This is why. So you can win some awesome loot. So we're going to announce that into the Twitch chat, and Remy D is going to grab that, get you in contact with you, and figure out what you need. If you need Creativerse Pro, he's got Creativerse Pro for you. If you need the welcome bundle, you don't have that yet, he's got the welcome bundle. Or if you got all that stuff, you want some coins, he's got some coins for you. So,
hey, Steven.
Yeah, yes.
Congrats to Gonzo.
Congrats to Gonzo 8218.
Or
8212.
Yeah.
I can't read too much. Gonzo 8212, you're the second winner. Let's keep them coming, David.
Well, I was going to wait until I could interrupt you. So you can keep going.
My favorite of the new Halloween blocks is this one that...
Hey, guess what? Congrats to Mathamus.
Little did you know when you woke up this morning, Mathamus, that you would be the recipient of some awesome Creativerse swag.
What are we giving away today?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked, David. So today, for those who need Creativerse Pro, we're going to give you the Creativerse Pro DLC. It has a Steam key, so you can really just use it anytime you need. You know, it's easy to activate via Steam. And
Hey, guess what?
Oh,
Panda Paintball
Panda Paintball
is our next winner.
Thanks.
Congratulations, Panda Paintball.
Congratulations, Panda Paintball. I kind of want to know the origins of that username, and I kind of don't. I feel sad for pandas that are getting unexpectedly tagged by
Although I
projectiles.
kind of do want to see rainbow pandas now, which is kind of like rainbow.
Oh.
I mean, it would hurt.
Yes.
That would be sad, but it would also be pretty cool looking.
Not if they're naturally rainbow.
If they're naturally rainbow, if they're bred to be rainbow pandas, then that is a thing the world needs.
It is.
I'm going to need a house full of them now.
We've done quite a few. Should we do one more?
I think so. Why not?
Okay.
I'm looking at this tree here. This is actually
Congratulations, JoJo2540003.
Oh, nice
Jojo?
announcer voice.
254003 JoJo. Awesome. So Remy D, do your job.
Our awesome community moderator Remy D will be in contact with you with some giveaway codes.
Yeah, so watch your. I guess there's some direct messaging on Twitch. That's what you're gonna watch.
Yeah.
For a message from Remy D. Except no imposters, only the Remy D can contact you and give you your prizes. So, what do you think? I think we've really shown just a taste. excuse me, of the update.
Taste of that good pump. What is his name? Pumpkiro.
The great Pumpkiro.
Oh, sorry.
Not to be confused
a
with.
taste of his great candy.
Yeah. Speaking of, we actually can. I don't recommend it because you want to save these, but you can eat candy.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? My life is too high. Let me see if I can.
And if Pumpkiro finds out that if you've eaten his candy, he may go nuts.
Let's see
He's
if
a
I
little
can
unstable.
take enough damage to need a potion without dying. Ah,
Brainsloth.
my plan didn't work. I wanted to just take a little damage.
All those idle leafies are all like, wait, we tried, and you just, what?
Yep, they're
So frustrated.
very frustrated.
Aw, Kat, thank you so much. I'm flattered. I love you guys too.
Well,
What did Kat say?
She said, love you, PlayfulWinter. I'm like,
Oh,
"Aw."
yeah.
well, PlayfulWinter's got some fans. So, the candy basically works like a mushroom. It restores a little of your life. It's not what I
Does it
recommend.
really work just like a mushroom?
Candy!
Hey, just as in the game where we are amassing candy, due to the great Leary Kiru, we just received some real life candy. So I feel like I'm really living the community event here.
Are we to deduce that Leary is in fact Playful's own great Pumpkiro?
What I'm hearing is that next time we need someone to do that voice, we have a volunteer.
Leary has just volunteered his services. He's my alternate.
All right.
He's my understudy, yes. And I'm ready for retirement, to be honest with you guys. So
Yeah.
it's time to shine.
You gotta go out on top, you know. You gotta go leave on a high note.
Yep.
So I think we've done it. I think
Speaking
we've
of
shown.
which,
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. We've shown some of the event. There's a lot more to discover. You can see more items that we didn't show off. Let me just say, look out for the bat juice potion. You're going to have a lot of fun with that one. Just a little teaser. A lot more events from Haunted Idols, Infused Haunted Idols, and Unleashed Haunted Idols. You're going to amass all the recipes, get all the loot, slay all the haunted hordes, and just do the thing. You're going to have a lot of haunted fun here in the new Creativerse update.
you are. I am just. Somebody has asked us to give some candy to the folks on the YouTube chat because we don't have MooBot for them. So I gave them some candy.
Yeah, very nice. So if you're on YouTube with us right now, look in your chat box. There's a little candy waiting for you.
Just for you.
So all right, I think we're not going to drag this out. Let's call it quits. So I don't know. I think this may be a little bit of a longer downtime. There's a lot for us to go hook up. So the servers won't be coming up right away. But keep your eyes out. We will announce it Twitter, on the forums, just everywhere when we're ready to come back up and let Pumpkiro into the world, let you start amassing your candy and just kick off the candy campaign.
You know, we could always just hang out with folks and make Brainsloth do more his own interpretation of Pumpkiro.
Maybe for next time. You know, I just don't want to give everyone too much at once. I think that's really that would be just an embarrassment of riches, and it's just too much for us.
I'm writing it down on my to-do list right now. Brainsloth, next stream, Pumpkiro. All right,
it's duly noted.
Set in stone.
So you guys, I want to thank everyone who showed up in our stream. Let me return to our camera here so we can really talk to y'all. I want to thank everyone who showed up in the stream. This has been a lot of fun. And let me just, if we were to measure the level of excitement in M&Ms, it would be way more than 2 fun-size M&Ms. It would be like whatever the other size is.
I think we would probably die because
way too
there
much
would be
M&Ms.
not an inch of space in this office left that wasn't M&M'd.
Yeah, and you can't breathe those.
And you can't breathe M&Ms. I've tried. It's not recommended.
I think we've all tried.
Yeah.
I think I tried once as a child.
Well, you're still here. You made it.
Yes,
We're very glad. So, we keep an eye. If you're not sure when those servers are coming up, we're not either. But when they're ready, keep an eye on Steam, Twitter, all the places. We're going to announce that.
Let's see how busy those folks look.
They seem pretty busy.
I mean, they're just hacking away at that update.
Yeah.
Look at that line, all those lines of code.
I see text there. I mean, that's kind of how games work. Is that there's text on the screen.
So they are working as fast as they can to get that out to you guys. Rest assured, it will be ready soon, and you can start getting spooky.
Yeah. So remember,
and getting candy.
To get started, the first thing you want to do, swing by the main menu and grab your loot chest. Those kickstart everything by giving you your first haunted idols that you can then go place in your world and kick off everything. So, with that in mind, thank you so much for tuning in. We had a blast.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats to our winners that won some awesome Creativerse loot. Anything else? Anything to say?
Yes, Leary gave us candy, but he did not come out of an idol. Please do not hit Leary if you see him.
Yeah, he's not. There's not a haunted Leary that's gonna appear in game. So if you find yourself brandishing a Lumite sword at a Leary, stop immediately.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Lucky's gonna suck you up.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay. Bye, guys. See you next time. Oh, hi guys. I should probably turn this thing off. Sorry. Bye.